Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. It's gonna be the first part, at least it's gonna be definitely vlog style because we are on our way to Action. Do you wanna say hi?
Hi.
Also, we both wearing red. That was not planned. But this is gonna be like a shop with me. I'm mostly looking for stationery things for uni. But I'm also gonna show you kind of in general around what you can get in Action. And if we have time, a different store. If we don't have time, it's gonna be you're gonna see it in the same video, but like, a few days after this. So yeah, we're gonna see. Hopefully it's not busy. It's morning time, so I'm hoping for it. See you there. So we are starting our trip in Action, which is a great place if you are creative yourself or you have creative kids. First of all, we have loads of canvas in loads of different sizes, which is a great value. Also some paints and brushes. Here we have some like stamps. Here we have wooden letters, which are great if you want to like hang it up, maybe to spell happy birthday or somebody's name, or actually, stick it onto something to personalize it. This small box of things of the wooden letters, I purchased it because I thought it's gonna be for me great for like taking pictures for like Instagram or something. This clock I really don't recommend because it's just an alarm clock and a wireless charger. We actually returned it because it's not actually a clock, it's just an alarm clock. But here we are back to the wooden letters. These are also great. These are even better for like personalizing certain items. These storage boxes are awesome maybe if you are doing like a bracelet yourself or you have a lot of small items that need storage so you don't lose them. Here we have some chalk markers which looked interesting. These coloring pencils are actually quite alright. I had all the other colors, I only was missing the purple tint, so I took one. And here I was looking at the outline markers, which looks like the middle is metallic and the outline has a specific color. And here it was black, purple, and blue. I've seen them from like a different brand, but these were like really cheap, so I wanted to try them. And I chose the pack where you have the red, pink, and silver that you can see on the footage, but they bleed through the pages a lot, and I actually would not recommend them. Here's a coloring travel box, which if you have a kid that really likes to color, I would say it's a great value for the money. Here we are going to be moving more into washi tapes, which they're not like the best quality, but I mean for was it almost €2 for like 7 or 8 washi tapes, it's great. Some glue guns, more stickers. I mean, I love stickers from Action. And here I'm actually gonna show you the ones that I purchased. These are 2 sheets of stickers. I already had some of these from like previous months when they had some different designs, but I liked a lot of them, but I tried to limit myself because I really don't need all of them, even though I wanted. But you will see in the haul portions which one I chose. And let me just tell you, this was one of them because I really liked the crafty vibe that it had going on. Here's some more like cozy looking type of scenery. These were great for planning. I also took those. Gardening, seaside type of things. I already had some of those, so I didn't need them. But honestly, stickers, I always go to Action. And here we have stamps. And again, stamps can be really expensive. That's why I always first have a look in Action. As you can see, this one I really liked with the envelopes. It was just something that I thought I'll have and I could make the use out of. And here I was very excited about this one because it's like a very planary kind of stamp, like a monthly calendar and then days of the week and like a to-do list stamp. And I was really excited. I was saying to my boyfriend how happy I am to find it, and only for 99 cents. That's amazing. Here I was showing you like journaling design pad, which I actually purchased, so you'll see it in a bit how it looks. This I also bought, but in a different design kind of a thing. And this looks really interesting because the paints, I think they're watercolor paints, and they're at the bottom, so you just have to wet it, and then you can start painting, which is great for on the go. These pads with like papers in them, like scrapbook paper, I have a ton of them laying around the house. And here you have some birthday cards and like yeah, things like that. These boxes on top, I actually have two of those at home. They're great for storing like archives or for memory thingies. These are great for organizing your papers. More pens. There's a hole puncher that looked interesting from here, but it was very bad quality, and I actually returned it. If you have little kids, there's so much choice when it comes to pencil cases, so definitely check it out. And now we are gonna be going into Ava store, or Ava, however you say it. It was my first time in this store, and I don't know why it took me so long to actually go there. I really was interested in this Papermate pens, but I really don't need any. They have a lot of like collections, like here was like a golden one, somewhere else was like an army collection, here lots of crayons. This pastel collection was actually a place where I bought a few things. I bought a binder, like the big one. I bought the smaller one. This thing really confused me because I didn't really know what the purpose of it is. So I even bought the pencil case that you can see there in the corner. Stabilo, always great for highlighters or for like the fine liners. And then, like I said, here an army collection to the left. Here some more colorful things for maybe like younger kids. And here we go into the binder section. And they had a lot of different sizes and colors. This brand, it's called like Quattro Colori or something. You can literally match everything, including like a stapler and a hole puncher. Like scissors, I really loved scissors that they had. I didn't need them. Here we have, I think they're called, well, Whiteout is the brand, but they had like really cute small ones. I ended up going for the 3-pack because I wanted to try it because I actually never tried it from this brand. And I'm really curious how it's gonna work. Here you can see how big the store is. I spent there quite a bit of time just looking through everything. Here you have lunch boxes, pilot pens, which I also don't think I had any, but again, I had no need for new pens whatsoever. Like, see?
Mm-hmm.
Although, will it fit in my
Well, I don't know.
bag or a backpack? Because I also saw new one. It's looking smaller.
I don't know. If it's for A4, then it can't really be
No, but
smaller.
like, I mean here, sometimes you can, A4 comes up to here. It has to be covered, so. Look how pretty. Pretty. Or this one? No. I like this one. Should I take this one?
Just saying you're backlit, so it's not that good.
It's alright. It's 180. I'll take this one. Okay. Let's turn around and show how big the store is. Ooh. Ooh, these things are really handy. These things for keeping loose papers, like things you have to, I don't know, keep, but you have like a specific place for it. I really like these. They're really, really handy. Flashcards with like a ring as well, so you don't have to like they're all together the whole time. I have flashcards. I really do. Look at this. 20 sweet colors. I don't need them because I have them. Really, really cool. Lego. Yeah. Oh, I actually need some page markers. So here we're looking at the desk organization, things like the trays, a wide range of colors, and actually a few different sizes, which I like to see. And then we're gonna look at laminators, which actually is something that I really would want to have, but they're expensive. So for now, it's just staying a dream for me. It's a weird dream, I know. Here we have some more binders. I think this is like the section where they always are. And to the right of it, you can have all the kind of folders that you might need or want to have to organize your paperwork at home, or things to submit your projects in, or just to keep it more organized. And here to the left, we have dividers for binders, and it had also wide variety. This gray one is actually something I end up purchasing, which you will see. But in general, for me, they were too colorful. These were kind of interesting because they were like, just a piece of cut off paper. But yeah, I guess if you have a lot to divide, maybe that's something more useful. But I was looking for something more pastel, which they didn't really have. This one that I'm gonna now, no, not this one, the next one. That I'm looking at right now, actually I really liked, but then I saw it's €8, so I didn't go for it because I thought it's a bit too much for, just 1 year of uni. So like I said, I ended up going for the gray one. I also had like one with letters, but one with numbers. So it's 12 dividers. I think it's gonna be more than enough for me. That's the one I went for. And here we are going to be looking at post-its, which I love to look at them. I maybe don't use them as much, but I had a really hard time trying to figure out which ones I want because they had so many different shapes and forms and colors. This one was the one I knew I really wanted because you have the option to write on it. And then I really wanted some like page markers. But also I was trying to match the colors. I know for like most people, it's not important at all, but I just kind of like to do that. So I'm gonna go for this pack that's blue and green, and I kind of unintentionally had green almost everywhere, which is the color that my binders end up being. So that's the selection I made, and here was an extreme post-it. That's like it can be placed on wood, on brick. It's apparently water resistant. It's not gonna like disappear. The ink is not gonna disappear in the sun. So it was really interesting, and obviously some normal post-its. Here from the Stadler brand, they had some cool looking pens and stuff, but again, I don't need any. But I did pick up the ruler, oh my god, that was difficult to say. Small enough to take with me. It has nice, like a grippy thing at the bottom. Here we're looking at tapes, and in general, I have all the tapes I could need. The only thing that kind of interested me was that they had a double-sided tape, which I don't actually own, and sometimes it could come in handy. So I just picked up this Scotch tape in a double-sided version, so because I thought, why not? At some point, I will be definitely using it. We're moving on to the alley, which had all of the pens and all of the pencils that you could want. So honestly, if I needed a pen, I would be here probably half an hour just trying to find one that I want. But here I spotted that they had Fiskars scissors, and we actually had a pair, but it's more like for everyone in the house. But we just wanted now one for in our room, just so I have it like always on hand. So we picked a pair of those up. And here you have more of the pens and pencils, like I was saying. It's just also really mesmerizing and nice to look at, if you know what I mean. Here's some highlighters. I didn't need any highlighters because I have more than enough. Crayons from from Stadler, all the brands that are kind of like good brands, if you know what I mean. And here more stable. And at the end we have the Parker pen refills, and I picked up one because I have a Parker pen that could be running out any second. you saw the shop with me portion, and now I'm gonna start with things I picked up in action. Actually, in action, I picked up mostly like hobby crafts kind of things, so there's gonna be a separate video. Also, I feel like I'm very low. One sec. Okay, that's a lot better. The camera was too high. So, like I was saying, in action, I mostly picked up things for like hobby crafts kind of things. So that's gonna be a separate video if you're interested in that, like stickers and stuff. But strictly things I'm gonna be using, mainly those notebooks that I have. These are Oxford notebooks, and these are the 5 subject ones. As you can see, they have green pages, yellow pages, orange, red and purple. I used these ones for my Dutch, and I actually had 5 levels of Dutch. So I kind of had like each color was each level basically, and it worked well for me. And what I thought I could have here is each color is gonna be for a different class. I don't know exactly how that's gonna work out for me yet, but what I do like is that they are lined like this, and they are also like have holes already in them, and you can scan the page. I have the app for it. You can scan the page and it becomes like a PDF document basically. So that's also quite cool, and I like the thickness of the paper and basically how you write on it. And they're really inexpensive. I'm trying to think, probably around €2, which is really good price. They also have like a smaller format of it if you prefer that, but I prefer to write in like A4 papers, definitely papers, A4 notebooks when it comes to like uni subjects. So I got 2 of those. If I'm gonna need more of them, I will pick them up, but we'll kind of see how it goes. We will also having see that I put in my basket a hole puncher, but I actually returned it because it was really bad quality, because I wanted that part that pulls out so you can see which size of paper it's suited for. But I actually bought a different one. You'll see it in a sec. And from action, like, these are not strictly for back to uni, definitely not. But these crayons, I had them already, like all the other cans and all the other colors, so I just picked up the purple one. And these are outline markers, which is supposed to be silver in the middle and like a colorful on the outside. We'll see. Like I said, not really very uni like oriented. Not oriented. I'm gonna have a couple of things from, well, 2 things from Hema and 1 thing from a store called People's. And this maybe from the People's. This is Zebra Mild Liner, and this is one side is like a, how do you call it, like a normal kind of a tip, like a fine tip, and the other one is more of a highlighter. And I heard so many like good things about this. They are really expensive. I think one was around like €3 or something like that. But I do see myself collecting all the colors at some point in the future. So yeah, I just got a grey one, which is very unique for a highlighter. So I'm going to be using that. Then I couldn't help myself. If you don't know that about me, I love pandas. This was in Hema. So basically I got like a folder with elastic. This is like a plasticky folder, so it's going to be very, very durable. I mean, it has just pandas all over it. And next to it I found sticky notes. So yeah, I'll be using those at my uni. It's gonna be interesting. And also this is cool because you can put in your binder if you have one with me. I bought one. We'll see if I'm gonna be needing to carry it with me, but I will definitely start off with that. Now let's move to the AVA store. And like I said, binders. I bought 2. One is a big one. I don't know how, it's like 4.5, no, must be more. I don't know what size this is, I'm sorry, but I don't know. This is like the big kind of a size that you use in your office, and it has this thingy and this clip to keep the papers down. So I chose this one. That's going to be for all the notes together when they are at home and I don't need to take them with me. And the second one is a smaller one in the same color, and that's, I think, the other one is, I think, is double the size, and it has like some paper in here, like like 2 holes basically here. So this is the one I will be taking on the go with me. Also, yes, the kind of theme is pastel, green and blues kind of a color scheme. And then I'm just gonna have to be picking stuff out one by one, because I have a box full of things. I have one more folder that I actually purchased, because I actually did 2 trips. And some of the things are from today, to be honest. Some are from my first trip that I recorded. So this is one of the things from my first trip. Also like a folder, but this is the soft one. So we'll see which one I end up using. If they're not for uni, I'm definitely going to find a use for them, so they're not going to go to waste. I got 2 of this is not force, elastic. How are they called? I'm forgetting the English name. I know the Polish name or the Dutch name, but I'm forgetting the English name. But these things, you know, to carry your documents with you. They feel nice, good quality, simple. It's a very, very strong elastic. So yeah, green and the blue. Again, it will come in handy at some point, definitely, because I don't have any spares laying around. Then what I also thought might come in handy, because I don't know how the classes will look like, and like which format. Is it more online stuff? Is it more you do something in the class and you know you don't take as many notes? I don't know. But I got these, which are like envelope kind of folder thing with a velcro closure, and they can also be put into a binder, which is going to be then one of the smaller binders. So again, I could take this with me, and no matter like, you know, if I don't have a hole puncher with me, because I'm not going to bring it because you're going to see how big it is, I can just put it in this, but right away also put it in my binder and not worry about it. So I wanted like colorful ones, but they only had the clear ones in stock in store. So I got 4 of them. I'm gonna have more than classes than this, but I don't know if it's gonna be needed for each of my courses. So we'll find out. Also one like this, that's not with the holes for the binder. I just find them really handy for all kinds of things. I have a lot of them in my house. So I got one just to have always with me in my backpack. If I need to keep any other documents that maybe are more uni related, but not a specific course, if you know what I mean. Then for in the binder, I have this, which, how's it called? Like, you know, dividers for in the binder. I'm not a fan that has numbers. Well, I would prefer for it to be just plain without anything on it. But the ones they had, the colors were very strong and I didn't really like them, because I wanted something more muted. But if something, I can always put a sticker over it, or like a label from a label maker, and just cover this and write like the name of the course or something. So here we have 12 of those. We'll see how many of them I use. Some I never really seen or used, definitely never used it. It's like a plastic cover for your documents and has this thing that opens it up. Here you can fill it up with your papers. Very trying to show it, but it's difficult. up to here. You close it, and then you put this, you slide this thing back on, and it's helping to hold it. Again, I don't know how much I'm gonna use this, but I guess we will figure out. I only bought one because we'll see if I find a use for that, but I thought it's not gonna harm to have it on hand. And then one more of those small envelope velcro thingies. I took this one because I'm gonna put my post-it notes in it, like small things, so they don't get lost, so they're always kind of together in one place when I need them. I bought a pencil case because mine that I loved and used a lot is really old, and also I just wanted something new, to be honest. And I found this one, and it's really nice. I really like this place, spot where you can actually hold while you're opening the zipper, which is something so maybe like small that makes a difference when you keep on trying to like open and close it. So it's just a plain one. It has more of like plasticky feeling inside, so it could be easier to like wipe if you know, if you put in a pen that's open or something leaks, maybe, hopefully not. So I took one like this. My hole puncher. So this one from the brand Lates. The reason why I didn't buy it in the first place is because they are really expensive. And the one that you saw me buy in action, I think was €2, which is ridiculously cheap. And this one was 15. And okay, I did take the bigger and like the colorful version, but like the normal one, the standard one, that's also like the thing that you pull out, is €10, I think. So okay, you have to add €5 for choosing the color. This part, this thing here, is what I really wanted. I actually have one more thing from a different store. You have the name here, if it will like to focus. Sostrane, Hrune, something like that. Tiny paper clips. I thought I could put a few in my pencil case, and if they are, you know, needed, they had them on hand. They were only like €1.19. Then this isn't really for back to school, but I must talk about these. So these are really great, and I also actually saw they have smaller ones, like for in your pencil case or something. They're still expensive because they're about 12-15 euro. These were like 24 if I'm not mistaken. But honestly, these are really worth it. Like, if you think about it, how long they're gonna last you, you'll probably need to buy a few other pairs from different brands, which, you know, comes up to about the same amount of money. They also have them for left and right-handed. These are for right-handed, but it's kind of cool that you can choose that. And it says 25 years guarantee. So yeah. What do we have next? Next we have refill, ballpoint refill for a Parker pen. I have a pen that I got for my 18th birthday from my friends from school, which honestly it's still going strong, but I wasn't writing with it as much in the beginning. But it's still, like, it's not dried up, it's still working, but I thought I might as well just buy one as a spare in case the other one runs out. I really like the pen and stuff, and how it writes, how it like is smooth and everything. This is the Quink Flow. I don't know, there's also like a different one, but I know this one is the one that I have currently, so I just bought the same one. Then I picked up some pencils. You'll probably see in the theme of colors and like pastel things. Pencils from Stabilo, if that's how you say it. And they're just normal normal HB type of a pencil. I'm wondering if these are any good, because usually the rubber on the pencil itself really doesn't work for me. I got one more pencil, just like loose, from Stadler, or it could be Stadler because it's German. This is one in 3H, so I think it's thinner than the other one. Then I have like a correction thing. Whiteout, I think you call it in English, although it's a different brand. And honestly, I never had like a proper one. I had like cheaper ones and it never really worked for me. But I thought waiting for like something to dry, it's just really annoying. So I bought this pack of correction tape. Maybe that's how they call it, correction tape. So yeah, hopefully this is gonna work well for me. Yeah, that's it about it. I got one ruler, also from the Stadler brand, and this actually has like a grippy, yet anti-slip. So it's a metal one. Maybe I'm gonna take it out of the packaging. So it's a metal ruler, and I bought the shortest one because I wanted it to fit for sure in my backpack, in my pencil case. And this part, when you press down on the paper, it makes sure you're not gonna slide around. So I thought that was kind of nice. So I got this. I bought some tape, actually double-sided tape from Scotch. I tried the tape and I'm really enjoying it, although it's pricey. But I don't use tape as much. But I thought double-sided, I don't have any, and it could come in handy with like projects and stuff, or like just my craft projects. So yeah, it's kind of exciting, to be honest. I know, I get excited about like these kind of things. And then the last couple of things are post-it notes. There we go. And they're all index notes, but these are like bigger ones that you can definitely like last on. What I'm just reading that they're lasting long, that you can write on, and they're gonna be very long lasting. But then we have also long lasting these ones, which you can see are a lot bigger, so you can definitely like write more on it, or you can use it like this to mark something, like a folder, like how it's shown over here. So it could be also used like that. And then just a typical index post-it if you want to mark a page, or maybe something for exam, or something to check out later. So yeah, these are the post-its that I bought. Anyway, so that's it for my haul. I think it was quite a lengthy video, so I'm not gonna drag it on. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. And let me know what's your favorite thing to buy when you go back to school. Because mine are usually like the small things, I think. Like, you know, notebooks are fun and stuff. It's always like the new pens. Like, I didn't buy any pens because I only have the refill. I didn't buy any pens because I really don't need new ones. But like, always like the pens and pencils and like highlighters that I love the most. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. It's gonna be a video about things that I think are must-haves if you go back to uni, and some advice maybe. So if you're interested in that, please subscribe not to miss it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!